All right, let's move on to the next set. How do you think Caleb Pang's team will do now? Well, with the Talon Flame, it would probably struggle, right? Um, Debuff is always guaranteed. Debuff isn't guaranteed nowadays. On Steelix, because they altered it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The catch on Mewtwo. Oh man, good catch, good catch, good catch. Well, I have to go into Jellison here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's a good thing I didn't throw the superpower. They would have caught that, right? Breaking Swipe now is a 50. Yeah, so Breaking Swipe has a 50% chance to debuff. Well, that's unfortunate that we didn't KO there, but it's okay because the thing is, like, oh, it would have been nice if we KO'd, because now we should be in foul play range, whereas before we wouldn't have been. But we still get off a surf, so we'll take it. You know what? Maybe I should try the Ultra League team that I used to run a lot of. Remember the Pidgeot, Jellicent, Kabalion? I think it was Kabalion in the lead. Alright, let's go ahead and let this go. Foam down with Shield, Foam down with Dragonite. We'll have to shield one attack. I mean, they could bait, but... They could bait here. That is OG Legendary Team Fierce says. They do bait. That's fine. I don't know if this is a foul play now because I lost count, so I'm going to go ahead and shield. I kind of thought they were going to bait before, but... Alright, well, there's a foul play. 1. I mean, I'm not against that, I'll be honest, right? We'll get the second shield, maybe? And then switch out into Lanturn. Four. So we should be good to go. Should be good to go. OG team, OG team, OG team. Yeah, well, maybe we'll go with the OG team. Why not? For those that don't remember, the team was Kabalion in the lead with Pidgeot and Jellicent. I mean, we'll do this set here, like with this team, of course, but then we might switch out. I know that was bad timing, but this is going to KO anyway. I've always struggled with Ultra League real bad. Usually I'm good at it, but I mean, it's just, you know, it's beginning again. It hasn't been here for a while, so... Your OG team works very well. Yes, but how will it do this season? Because Kabalion, I feel like... I don't know. Kabalion has a new threat, Poliwrath, right? So, obviously, you don't want to see Poliwrath in the lead. Jellicent wants to see Poliwrath. Pidgeot... That's good against Poliwrath as well, so... Actually lost to it today, Kingly says. Yeah, we'll give it a try after this team. Toxicroak is his threat. I don't see many Toxicroak though. I have it as an Octobax. It's Ivy's work. But Poliwrath. Speaking of Poliwrath, okay, so if they stay and try and catch the Icy Wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do catch it. Usually, I would say they do throw right away because they obviously want to debuff ASAP, right? So I get it. So it's a good catch. It's just like 1, 2, 3. We're debuffed. 4, 5, 6, 7. They're gonna try and catch. Right. So they farmed back up again, obviously, right? I'm using Cresselia, Kieran, Bex, Caliber with Glaciate and Icy Wind. Nice. So they had the Icy Wind again, right? And I knew they were going to try and catch the Shadow Ball. It was obvious. I wonder if there's a Skunk Tank in the back, right? The Double Dog Poison team. That's what I'm predicting, but I guess we'll see. We're not going to go ahead and shield. I don't think this knocks out. Does not. And it also makes it so that they can't farm us down, which is really good for us. which means I'll have to throw another attack now. I should have been counting this. Obviously, not obvious, but I wasn't counting. We'll let this go. Now I do have an attack immediately with Dragonite, so I could throw it right away just to get rid of the Drapion before they get off their move. They actually don't throw their move right away, which is fine. They might shield this so they can get off the move. Or they might let it go and bring in Poliwrath. They let it go, okay. Okay. I don't think I caught that. I guess they're just throwing. Okay, they wanted to debuff us. Makes sense there. Alright, let's see. I'm throwing the Surf right now. Not sure the Surf... oh, they actually do shield that, so that is good. I'm actually surprised they didn't... Well, no. I mean, I was gonna say I'm surprised they didn't bring in Registeel against Jellicent, but no, I actually get it. We don't get debuffed, which is nice. Obviously, Drapion is fine as well against... I actually want to shield just because I want to be able to reset the debuff late if they get a debuff on Dragonite. I'd like to see Regitube be introduced into Pogo. No shield. Good play by not shielding that. This one I'm going to shield. I have a DD I want to build for Ultra, but need the Dust and Candy. Oh, man. That might not be too bad because I could spot down. I think. Well, I can. That's good. Yeah, I didn't remember where the Poliwrath was at, so that was my bad. But okay. But so they called the Surf, but ultimately it doesn't matter, and I guess they realized that. So GG's. Good game. Good game. Let's get it. GG's. All right. Cool. How are we doing this set anyway? Okay, 2-0. Let's have a positive set today, right? Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Close battle. Yeah, definitely close battle. Registeel is kind of what I was thinking about when I was like, let's try this team. I was like, it's kind of going to be tough to battle. I don't like this. I know who does like this, right? Lanturn. Maybe I should switch into Jellicent right away, but Crunch, that's the issue here. This is a great matchup for Jellicent. So perhaps a mistake by my opponent there. Is your Lanturn traded 100? No, I actually raided a Lanturn years ago. I don't know why. Like, I would never raid it nowadays. And it happened to be a hundo. So I got incredibly lucky. I don't know why I raided it. I mean, it couldn't be shiny. This was before the shiny was even out. Like, it couldn't be shiny. And it just happened to go become a hundo. I'm going to throw the Surf, hoping that they shield, and then I could throw the ball. Because the ball will KO them, I think. Okay, so they throw. Good play. We do have a Lanturn, though, so I'm not going to shield this. I'll give up one shield. What was that? Let me look at the chat after. Oh, this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Empoleon. Okay, this is really good for me. Oh, really good for Lanturn, I should say. GG's. So, opponent be like Lanturn. Here also, I'm going. Alright, so, let's see. I've been playing for 7 years and only got 2 Shundos. I also have a level 50 best buddy, Umbreon. Nice, nice. G's for sure. Any team recommended. With which one? XL Reggie is cheating, if you know how to use it. And any team with Deoxys. I know Hellstock ran like a triple counter team. It was Defense Deoxys, Dubwool. What was the other one? Obstagoon? It may have been Obstagoon. I don't remember. But seems like a good team to try out. You could also try out something like Deoxys with, I guess, like Talonflame, and then No, you don't want Talonflame and Poliwrath on the same team because Lanturn destroys them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Muck, Deoxys, Talonflame. Alolan Muck, yeah, or like Drapion or something, or maybe like a Swampert. They do shield. They're definitely going to Acid Spray. I mean, there's no reason not to. Unless we don't run it, there's no reason not to. But for some reason, I'm shielding it. Oh, they don't. Okay. Maybe they're not running it. Deoxys Double Dark. Smooth says. I could see that maybe working. Two, 3, 5. I don't like the farm, but the only, like, if I had a Water Gun Lanturn, I would have switched out into Jellicent right away. But Spark, you really don't like it. Nah, I'm still not gonna shield it. I need 100 more dust for that. Let's see if they shield this Surf. If they shield, I'll probably shield. And we'll see what's in the back. Hopefully it's a Fire type. They do shield it. That gives me a little bit of hope. Oh man, I was hoping to get that off first. Yeah, it's worth the shield because... I mean, well, I guess they wouldn't make it to an Earthquake against my Lanturn before I got to a Surf. But, DD Skeledurge and Talonflame Fierce says... Double Incinerate, I think it's pretty good as well. I mean, not against my team, but it is fire. Here's the problem. That thing has Solar Beam. But will this be enough to KO? I think Homeslice used Deoxys, Mandibuzz, Guzzler. Alright, so Solar Beam KOs me, but one Hex is going to KO them, and I'll get it through anyway, right? Boom! But we can still get the Hex through. GG's. I also have a Hundo Slurpuff I want to try. I actually have a Hundo as well I want to try, but I don't know. Maybe I do have the XLs. GG's. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, Lanturn, I feel like Lanturn would be more common, but it hasn't been, at least yet. Cresselia, I hate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time my opponent baited with Grass Knot, I don't expect to bait. I wouldn't bait, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a shield, but 9, 10, 11. I think I'm going to have to double shield this anyway. I don't like doing that, but... Alright. They don't have to shield this. I mean, they live it. They do shield it. Does this mean my opponent can get to another one, actually? I don't have an XL Mandibuzz. I don't have a Hundo Mandibuzz. I do have an XL one. But I guess what I can do... they actually do bait there. I guess the good thing is I can make it here. And then I will lose this matchup, but I'll be able to Hex down, maybe. I'm not going to catch. I'm just going to let them throw. 2, 3, 4. Or they're actually just going to go ahead and retreat like that. I'm going to wait for them to throw an attack here. I'm actually just going to Hex this down now. I mean, I'm definitely going to Hex down. They will get off another attack, which I don't like, but... Ancient Power, okay, so they're not running Shadow Sneak or Shadow Force, which is fine. The only thing is they do have Grass Knot, right? So they're going to be able to lay it on me right now. I think I have to throw an attack, to be honest. I think I have to throw. I think they would have made it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think they would have made it because they charged up a lot of energy. Hopefully it's a fire. Whoa, he's hoping it's fire, right? That's fire. Good. That works for me. That's fire, Evo says. Absolutely. Alright, that's going to be a GG's. That is going to be a good game. That still did a lot, though. But good game, good game. We'll take it, we'll take it. Love to see it, right? Love to see it. Wow, look at that. We actually got a 5-0. Let's go. Okay. I'm down with that for sure. Picking up a Wooloo. And that will bring us to 2162.